Let's go.
The Haunted Mango Tree. I was around 12 or 13 years old at the time. Today, I'm writing a story from that period. It all began like this. From the morning, there was heavy rain and storm. Not far from our house was a mango orchard. Whenever it stormed, we would gather in groups and rush to collect fallen mangoes. So, at the usual time, we headed out to gather mangoes. Near the far end of that orchard stood a mango tree, under which several ripe mangoes had fallen. But for some reason, no one dared to touch the mangoes from that tree. In fact, no one even had the courage to go near it. I didn't know the reason back then, but I had heard adults say the tree was not good, that evil jinns lived there. At the time, I didn't believe such things. Anyway, seeing those ripe mangoes under the tree, I felt greedy. Since no one else would take them, I thought I could have them all. My friends warned me repeatedly, but I didn't listen. As I was picking up the mangoes, a large one suddenly fell from the tree. The ground seemed to tremble. This mango was much bigger than the others. Amazed, I took it with me. When I got home, I ate that big mango first, and that was probably my biggest mistake. That night, I had a terrifying dream. I saw myself picking mangoes under the same tree. Suddenly, I felt like someone was laughing from above. When I looked up, I saw a man sitting on a branch, but he had no head. Instead, two red eyes gleamed on his chest, and a mouth gaped on his stomach. I woke up screaming. Hearing my cries, my parents rushed in. I told them about the dream, but they dismissed it as just a nightmare. The next day, I developed a high fever. My body shook violently, and soon, my mother noticed my hands and feet turning black. My father quickly called a doctor, but the doctor couldn't do anything. My condition worsened, my whole body darkened, and the pain felt like my bones were burning. I didn't even have the strength to scream anymore. With no other options, my father brought the village exorcist. The moment the exorcist entered, a strong gust of wind shook the house. He sensed that something sinister had attached itself to me. Sitting beside me, he chanted mantras, blew on me, and placed his hand on my body. Slowly, the pain lessened. I told him about the mangoes I had taken in the nightmare. He explained that malevolent jinns now inhabited the tree and were angry because I had taken their mangoes. They had possessed me. The exorcist burned the remaining mangoes in a sacred fire and gave me blessed water to drink. He also tied a protective thread around my wrist. For a few days, everything seemed normal. But soon, the nightmares returned. I lived in constant fear, unable to go outside in the evenings. Eventually, the exorcist advised us to leave the village. Shortly after, we moved away. By the grace of the Almighty, I gradually recovered.